Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and you know what that means. We are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this interesting, different type of microphone. And I want to sing greetings to you all. We're going to now answer some comments and see what's going on, see who shows up, and all that jazz. Although I do prefer heavy metal to jazz, but nonetheless, Illegal Smurf says, I hope so, looking for an opportunity to dump all my silver about the Comex squeeze video. So it's not like this person might be giving up. Please don't give up. I would encourage you not to give up on silver. Let's go to Early Girl. Says here on Safe to Stack Silver Eagles again video that I did not long ago. It says, saw a video from Russians who describe life there. The ruble crashed, so $1 equals 100 rubles. It went to the grocery store, enlightening what the poor can purchase with $1 compared to the U.S., which is a lot more. The Shikaz family video just came out. Nice family learning English from movies. Interesting. Wow. Well, I have to look into that. That's wild. You can buy a lot more, I think, in some of these other countries, which means some of the exchange rates are a little bit different there. They can do more with less. Zephiel, I heard about the Comex getting squeezed forever. Yeah, look at the pathetic spot price. Yes, indeed. And like I said, as I mentioned in the video, likely they won't really be able to get away with it. But anyways, let's see who's here with us. We've got Yankee Patriot here. We've got Richie Luxury. iReview is here. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Ned Flanders. We've got Pat. We've got Max Damon Productions. First time here. Everybody welcome. Max X Damon Productions. Thank you so much for popping in. Always good to see new folks here as well as some regulars. But yes, indeed. Thank you, Max X. This is a little unusual live stream. I usually don't use this type of program, but nonetheless, this is for the gist of what you'll see in a normal live stream. Answer comments, hang out with the chat. We have a little bit of fun here. Yes, indeed. We have been known to take calls from scammers too, although they've been kind of light here, so I'm not sure if we'll get one here. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. We Renan X, Tom Larson, Electric Ninja. Savage Stacker is here. Good to see you, Savage. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yes, indeed. By the way, Savage posted a great video here recently. Check out his channel. Great guy, great channel. Always good, hardworking man. And say prayer for his father as well, too, going through a rough time. And Niels Han Dynasty is here. Good to see you. Nan Double X, always appreciate you. Keith B. Lassie Farm, I'm going to try to do my best to try to keep up with comments. I think I'll get a little bit more used to this program, but I only have a limited time with this program. So I'll be kind of glad to get back to my regular soon, hopefully next week, but we'll see here. All right. Russ Ream is here. Thank you so much. And Parker Kelly is here too. Nice to see some new folks. All right. Let me get back over here. And good to see Dark Knight Cowboy is here too. Welcome. So let's get over here to this comment from One Hungry Panda. It says, honestly, but there's so much silver that has been mined over the past 50 years that it would seem unbelievable to think that it would ever skyrocket higher in the 3-figure range. I'm kind of with you. It seems almost unbelievable. And there are too many pirates out there who have hoarded a bunch of silver who believe devoutly that will jump higher. I prefer to stick with gold. Yep, I understand. But believe it or not, they've mined a lot of gold too, to where the ratio is about probably the above ground stocks of gold to silver. I don't know if it's near the mining ratio or not, but it might be close. Anywhere between 10, 12 to 1, maybe. I'm not sure. DW Murray. Makes sense for the mines to bypass the middleman, he says here. Makes me wonder if the suppliers or miners are tired of being shafted by the middle manipulators. Memory is a very powerful and useful tool to have in times such as these. Yeah, the thing is, and maybe that's something if I could find, get an interview with Keith Newmeyer again to ask him about it, because I know he feels pretty strongly about the suppression of silver's price in my interview with him. But anyways, Rocky Superstar says, the silver squeeze is real. Silver inventory is getting lower. The COMEX has 28 contracts to 1 ounce of silver. That's right. Very true. And the derivatives market in general is much higher than that. We're talking about triple digits, Rocky Superstar, but that's right. And here's Savage Stacker. And he says, just purchased my first tube of Silver Eagles in 3 years. Paid 29 an ounce out the door. Not too bad. I guess I'd like to see them come down more. P.S. I can't stand the new design. I'm with you on that. And yeah, I've heard as low as $27, believe it or not, for one of those. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Good to see. We've got Bob Silver is here. The Skywalker Precious Metals is here. Welder B1 family. And thank you, Savage. Have a good evening of work. Yes, indeed. And Abram Taylor is here. Welcome, Abram. Welcome to Tiki Man. Let's explore. Where are the Gold Liberty coins? Is a Mint going to ship them? I just got a shipping notification for mine just today, Tiki Moon. Man, yes, indeed. All right. Let's get back up here to Aussie Girl. Says here on this COMEX squeeze video that I did, too many places here want to pay you out with cash. The usual catch cry is we have just paid out the physical and we are holding on to the rest off site. So we will transfer to your account. I'm suspicious. I also wanted to add, when you do your live chat, crosses get to know our community with the members. I do one if we could do a series show and tell. How did you start? Why? Show us your favorite pieces. General chat and next builds up a more personal community like Yankee does when he can in the shop with customers. Just an idea. All right. I think I get what you're saying. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to do more interact with inviting people to come into the chat. And if you want to show on camera some of the pieces you have, I think that'd be great, Aussie Girl. So we'll definitely look into doing that. It went for pretty well last time. And we use this very software to do it, but I'm kind of limited as far as some of the stuff with it and some of the time that I can do with it too. I only have so much time I can use with this thing. But anyways, Marcel Decker, it's go to the moon, debt go faster, housing bubble like 2008, only with more debt. Yeah, and inflation on top of that when you think about it too. But I won't say that the housing bubble is like 2008 yet. Some of the banking crisis, some of the banking stuff is not even quite the same. But hey, you never know before the dominoes fall. Helen says, I have all the paper I need. Just keep on collecting hard metals. There you go. That's right. Troy B. When silver gets to like 50 cents, the miners have to pull it back in the ground. Yes, indeed. Well, who knows what they would do. But it would never get down that low. There's no question about that. That's crazy. Just for fuel costs and getting out there. Miners just wouldn't mind. AKA Data picked up a tube today and get them while they're hot. Yes, indeed. For Silver Eagles. And Rogers Muller says, nice spread. Please slow down on the American coins. Roger, yes. Thank you. And you can always watch it at half speed or a quarter speed or pause when you see a coin you like there. But I had a lot to go over here. So I apologize if some of them went a little fast, and I didn't want to make the video a half hour long. Jeff Nelson, and then we'll get back to the comments because I can't see the comments here in this program, at least not on my current setup here. So bear with me because I'll get to your comments, your chat comments here in just a moment. Jeff Nelson, I'm always here. It's going to the moon. I wouldn't hold my breath. It's possibly moon hardly with world economies heading down. Possibly moon hardly. Yeah. Yep, I think so too. Unrealistic expectations. Rubber City Rebel, the squeeze starts this week with the new moon tomorrow. I'm all in now. Gold and Silver Eagles. Literally, the moon and the stars aligning in a certain way is causing things to work out. And got C4T, Rocky Superstar. Mike Herrera, Lost in Space is here. Good to see you. And we've got Evil Hunter, C4T. Good to see you guys. All right. Thank you so much for being here tonight. As we get back here to the comments, we've got Christian Napolitano says people who think they have registered silver may not have anything at all. The COMEX is very shady. A lot of people don't trust it. Yep, I hear it's a convoluted system, that's for sure. Let's look at the Commitment of Traders report. John Bethia, since you have put my silver away for 30 to 35, since I've put my silver away for 30 to 35 years for my kids, I feel strongly for paying so much attention to the markets. I guess that if it gets low, I may double or triple what I have. There you go. Take advantage of low prices to buy, and the prices of silver did fall a little bit today. The runes are awesome. I'll be looking out for those. Kind of wild looking pieces indeed. Yes, indeed, Hagar the Hodler. And let's see here. Aussie girl on this one about the eagle design number 2 being a bird and wildlife photographer. The eagle with a branch, like all large birds of prey, can also be about rebuilding. It's how they construct their nest. Collecting branches of sticks before nesting, it's an amazing process to watch. It's probably been designed by someone with knowledge of wildlife. Hubby likes number 1. I like number 2. I'm a purist when it comes to keeping it real with animals. Think of it as rebuilding, and then you look at it and in a future plan. Well, we have here in this country, Aussie girl, something called Build Back Better, Build Back Better. And Build Back Better is a big globalist type, it's a World Economic Forum thing. And so, yeah, they're building a nest of socialism and communism. And that's the kind of building that I don't like. So, yes, and I have no problem with the representation being accurate of the eagle in flight, but it's a message that it sends, the optics of it, even though the optics may be absolutely 100% accurate to what a bird would do. When the heraldic eagle is something you would never think, but that's what symbolism is all about, right? It's about exuding strength, and which is why they call it the heraldic eagle. So I'm with I'm with your hubby about number 1. All right, but thank you, appreciate the insight on that. JP owns the military. JP Morgan owns the military. Interesting. All right. And we have the only squeeze that I want is to see Sal squeezing Mrs. Silver Honda's tushy. Oh, man. Oh, that would be a dream come true. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, wow. Thank you, Silver Honda. You are the man. Squeeze as in a bowel movement. Yes, that's not the kind of squeeze we like to see for sure. All right, now let's get over here to see who's here. We've got Clock Fixer, Mike Herrera. We've got Cyber Curtain Twitcher, and Jeff Reynolds is here. He's been a member for 12 months, and very, very good. And thank you guys for being here tonight. And welcome one and all. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, glad you're with us tonight as I march on through here. Larry Roth says, break the den of thieves. That's right. I have no use for COMEX, LBMA, or JP Morgan. Capitalism equals free markets. That's what it's supposed to be. That's right. Market manipulation should be dealt with harshly, not a slap on the wrist. Give us our cut of the action and go do it again. Yep. I'm with you. I'm a free market guy too. Free market capitalist. Soul Tribe. I hope so. I'd like to buy a huge amount at rock bottom price. Well, check them. I think they're continuing to kind of come down. Monique King says, I don't know if they will or will not, but I have definitely been on a little shopping spree, buying up all the good deals lately. Good job. Taking advantage of the low prices. That's the thing we do as stackers. And sometimes the best time to buy is when everybody else hates when it's unloved. That's really the best time to buy. Lenny Bogard, the new gold eagle looks cool, but to me, it means the eagle dropped its final turd, and the lack of wings means America has lost her freedom. Yep, it kind of exudes a different kind of message there. Shiny man. I know Elon needs tons of silver for his companies. I won't be surprised if Elon is trying to take physical delivery. Wouldn't be. He could be one of those big whales that has been talked about there for sure. Or it could be the big whale. Find out. No IQ. Should have. Didn't. U.S. Mint failure. The only reason why I buy ASC type crap, type 2, is to continue my slab set that I started a couple of years ago. I hate the design when it comes in. I have my wife check it for milk spots and put it in the case. Nope, I hear you. just kind of keep the slab collection going. I can understand that for sure. No IQ, and I'm with you on the design. Not a big fan. Right. And we have Frito-Lays. Says here, what is your opinions on the gold miners right now? I was up 35% if FSAGX a few months down to 7% last I looked. Still a nice gain. I keep thinking the miner stocks will soon go through a massive bull run, but not sure how they may go down. To me, the price seems to be near bottom. Yeah. It's tough to say depending if it's a junior mining stock or one of the major players out there. I don't really follow them a whole lot. I know that there's some of the profiles that I've done on this channel, and other channels have done profiles on some of the exploration companies, and they do really well when they have institutional investors, and when they have, because they have skin in the game, and when they are also near really good ground and are about to do drilling results, is the best time to get in there. But that's where that's where you take your risk, is when there's drilling results. Because if they come up empty-handed, well, the stock is going to stay low or fall. If they get some good results, there's a chance that the stock could go up and or be bought out by a bigger miner. And that's always a good thing. No IQ says, buy gold and silver if you have the extra fiat. Exactly right. Only if you have the extra fiat. That's true. Thank you, No IQ. Ray Gilgreath, COMEX is drained. Going to be an interesting month, he says here. I just watched the show. I do feel silver and gold will be going up sooner rather than later. I think they very well could be. If you mean by the end of the year, I think we should see another uptick before the end of the year, which is why I'm sticking to my prediction. Over here, it says, ignore these distractions and rumors. If you believe in real money and hyperinflation and a dollar collapse, de-dollarization, stack gold and silver. That's right. In the end, it's the macro picture, the overall arching view and everything. And we're in trouble. The dollar really is, for all intents and purposes, in the biggest trouble it has ever been. When you think about it, does that mean it's going to crash tomorrow or next year or in the next 5 years? No, it'll be reset. But nonetheless, there's a risk. There's a risk to it. Nice stack. You are an inspiration to all those beginning to stack. Well, thank you so much, Color Time. That was my intention, and I appreciate that very, very much. All right, very good. And we've got Nickel Stacking is here. Electric Ninja is here. We got Richard C. Sergeant Gold is here. Shadow Work is with us. Welcome, Shadow Work. And so is Liquid Electrum is with us tonight. Good to see you guys. All right. Glad you are all joining us here. And as we march on through here to the next comment, we've got Deleter. Says here on the full gold stack video. What's most interesting to me, at least, is that there are some very few coins which stand out from the others. They're all the same lighting, but something about the way they are struck draws your eye in from a mile away, like the Scottsdale Royal Arms line of England. Interestingly, those are coins which I have on my list of wants. It's not that my eye is biased, but my passions. They really do stand out because of the way the design and the frosting, etc., have been used. That's right, exactly, Deleter. It is amazing how they are struck. It really is really appealing to see those kind of coins. I'm with you, and that one certainly does stand out. And we've got Conrad 4667 here. Says, Celebrate Metal, when it comes time to do your very special 2.6 ounce total packages, when you hit 100,000 subscribers, you have to have a live stream and let us all guess by asking only yes or no questions. I already have an idea and would enjoy dragging out the question process for as many questions as possible. Well, I may consider it, because it is, if you've not seen my full gold stack video, I did tease 2 boxes with some pieces in there that you have never seen before. No one in this community, likely anywhere, except for literally people close to me. In fact, actually, I don't even think anybody has seen these. Although I think I did put one piece in a video one time and absolutely nobody asked about it, but I hid it and snuck it in there. So stay tuned. All right, Richard Metcalf. It just keeps getting more interesting out there. Every day, something new to calculate. into your stacking strategy. It's almost too much to think about. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. SDCA goes a long way and has been the key to my successful stacking journey. There you go, Richard. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Thank you, sir. World Money Wins says, I'm always willing to transact outside their system. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Smart man. We've got user. It might be a good thing considering how many folks collect welfare and work for cash, avoiding taxes. Yep. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a good thing. CBDC or trackable currency is never a good thing because usually things like that, you give the government more power, then they take it and will abuse it. John Bethia, the tracking and regulations will cause more killing and theft than the world has ever seen. And I'm with that, John Bethia. I'm with John Bethia, which I don't agree with user on that. It might be a good thing. I don't think it will be. All right. PMG, forget Uncle Sam. We got Uncle Sal, champion of We the People. Oh, man, very kind of you, sir. I'm very kind. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Let's see who is here. We have got other folks popping up here. Max M. And we've got Jam Unleashed here, Central Bank Digital Communism. That's exactly right. Really, that's what it is. And good to see Silver Wolverine is here. Silver Wolverine is here. Yes, Gold Liberty did ship, or it's I got a shipping notification. I don't know if it actually shipped yet, but yes, indeed. Very good. And good to see Rocky Superstar. No crypto for me. Al My Balls is here. Very good. Thank you for popping in. Thank you, guys. And Just Fred is here as well. Appreciate you guys. As we march on through this live stream with more comments to answer. We've got Mickey Licky says here. Let's get up to this in short order. The Bank of Canada has concluded that it is not feasible for a retail CBDC. Canadians do not see the need as people continue to use cash, credit cards, and debit cards. 98% of the people are banked. Canadians have little reason to adopt a CBDC. What does that mean? I don't know. Well, to me, it means that probably they have already enough in place to be able to track and control. And the evidence of that is probably what they did to the truckers a year or so ago. Very bad what they did to the truckers who were protesting the government, and how they were to freeze accounts and apply sanctions that normally you would do to nations, to individuals, to the citizenry. And without the constitutional protections, that means they don't really need a CBDC, a retail CBDC. Very, very sad. Thank you. Silver Surfer says here, and I quote directly, CBS Morning News, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen laughing about her experience eating a magic mushroom soup during her recent visit to China. The kind of stuff that Bidenomics, and you wonder why the economy is screwed up. We're sitting ducks for any group of countries attempting to throw the US dollar under the bus. And here's just it. This is an exact example of something that had just flew under the radar. Nobody talked about, but maybe a few people laughed about it. Hey, maybe Granny Yellen is pretty cool, but she actually literally gets high on hallucinogenic mushrooms, where she should be on the top of her game negotiating in China. And who could have known they could have poisoned her and killed her? And this should be a very serious story. So Silver Surfer brings this up, and he's exactly right. This is why everything is so screwed up, because nobody's checking these people. Good post. LTD Civil Works says Klaus Schwab's father, Eugene Schwab, was an early proponent of eugenics. Just a note about for the people who are dealing with. Yep, you're right. Very true. Good research on that. And HYE Power says here, and when they irradiate all the gold in World War III, yes, Sal, your gold would be worthless. It will be too radioactive to go near. They're going to go Goldfinger on the gold hoarders. Plot to James Bond Goldfinger. Yes. Well, I don't know exactly how gold reacts to radiation. And my guess is because the atoms are so densely packed together that it may not penetrate the gold, much like lead. In fact, gold is denser than lead. So I don't know how much truth there is in that, but I don't know. Anyways, the statement did come from Davos. Somebody said this because, yeah, I mean, I think Davis was quoting, from what I understand, they were quoting some other source, and it didn't come directly from them, but that's just what I heard. Somebody said there was an ad or something like that that took down that showed it. All right. The real Hawkeye says a close friend of mine just a month ago had about $1,000 of car repairs done with a mom and pop mechanic shop. He offered the owner 4 Austrian 1 ducat gold coins as payment, and it was happily accepted. No cash involved. That is amazing. That's awesome. It's neat to hear about transactions like that. All right, folks, we have got here Nick. Nick is here. Buy 1 gold Libertad or another Buffalo. Well, I would say, Nick, you know me, I like a little variety. I'm going to say buy the gold Libertad. That's my feeling. Let's see what other people say. Thank you so much for that. Max M has just put in one as well here too. And I'm sorry, I can't see the chats like I normally can. So some of the stuff I'm not seeing quite on time. But Max M with a 9.99 super chat says here, if you have one bucket that contains 2 gallons and another bucket that contains 7 gallons, how many buckets do you have? I'm going to say 2 buckets, right? If you have one bucket that contains 2 gallons and another bucket that contains 7 gallons, that's 2 buckets. Am I right? I hope I'm right. I'm curious, but let's see here if that's right. I'm maybe if that's an IQ test, I'm probably I might fail. But thank you, Nick, and thank you, Max. Let's see. Rocky Superstar says 1 bucket, and another bucket. Yes, a numismatic stacker. Are you buying some cheap metals? Not right now, but let's see. Not right now. Actually, I bought that gold Liberty. Was not cheap at all. But anyways, but yes, indeed. My local coin shop, I try to get stuff there. But yes, indeed, very good. 2 buckets. Let's see. Kind of waiting to see what the answer is. The answer 2 buckets? It's a trivia time. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. All right. 13 buckets. 2, you nailed it. There's 2 right. It was Max. I passed the test. Thank you. I passed the test. Thank you, Maxim. All right. Was Occam's razor kind of was the Occam's razor was the thing there, but thank you guys. Right. I do apologize a little late getting back to that. I'm gonna come back and forth between the chat and the comments more often here. Dakini woman, the great Dakini woman. Dakini woman. Dakini woman. Sal, I'm so glad to know you are awake and aware. I just can't sing. I don't see many people around where I live that are so awake. Too many sheeple here. Yep, I hear you. And she's up in Canada. And so, yes, indeed, that's right. Thank you, Dakini woman. Let's get to Elizabeth Murray says, the UN, World Economic Forum, and many other NGOs are richer than rich, are running this deal against the nations, especially the U.S. The World Health Organization, healthcare companies, and organizations are on it too. That's true. Yep, you're right. All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Very good. Thank you, John Bethia. Appreciate that. All right. Glad you're here. Welcome, AKA 47 is here. So is Nick going to get the Britannia? What did you all say? Do you think he should get the Britannia or another Buffalo? He has one Buffalo already. Hello, LTD Silverworks. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we march on ahead here, we've got Pat Char says, thanks, Al. I'm a tiny minnow in a great big ocean. But I do have a little stack of silver and gold in my personal bank. I'm just adding a 1/4 ounce of gold today. Well, way to go. Every little bit helps. You're doing a wonderful thing. That's awesome. Selected Silvershire. Fed now is not working yet, having lots of glitches. I heard somebody else say something about that too. That'll be fascinating to see how that. I'll have to look into that sometime. Gavin Letterman says you will own nothing and be happy. Was on the WEF site for a while before it was removed after gaining notoriety. Okay, very good. All right. And And some of the I did see a video where it was from a left-leaning person said that they were quoting something else and they weren't a proponent of it. But yeah, but so if they were showing it in an ad or whatever, then still, even if they weren't the original author of it. But anyways, yep. Thank you, Gavin, for letting me know. Rob K, I'm with you, stuck here in the People's Communist Republic of New York, but not for long. Moving to a red state. Good for you, Rob. Good for you. P.U. Unkin nuts. You will own nothing and be happy, was said by the Prince Charles, now king. Full support of the WEF. Yes, he is in full support of the World Economic Forum for sure. Thank you. User Mc3, please review gold-backed debit cards that make using your gold easy. It's used just like a credit card. What particular is happening with the U.S. with these cards? Well, I know APMEX has one, and I did review it there. I did talk about that pretty extensively. Yes, indeed. Nick, all right, Nick says, see Jamie Foxx comment above, advise, thoughts. Okay, Jamie Foxx says here, he says, hey, Rocky, let's see here. Let me go back up. I'm ready to buy, but are we going to keep dipping? Oh, man, it's a good question. Are we going to keep dipping? I don't know. It seems like we're hanging out there with the prices. They're not quite, they're going down a little bit each day. And I think we could still, I think it's going to just depend on what the mood is going to be as we head towards the next round of numbers that are coming out with in terms of inflation, which is going to be, I guess, next month, employment numbers. The next employment numbers are going to tell the tale to see whether we go down. And then be good to wait for that to see what happens there. And my feeling is probably they won't be able to hide that too much of that, and we could see the numbers go down a little bit, which means that that's going to be a bigger chance. If the employment numbers go down and the unemployment rate goes up a little bit, and then that's going to mean a much greater likelihood that they're going to pause, that they will pause. And that is still the general consensus that they're going to pause, but it'll solidify it even more if that is the case. And then that means that the prices of silver and gold could go up. All right, very good. Ridge Runner will not go urinate until I'm completely done with this live stream. It will not happen. It has so been said by yours truly, although that would be a bad thing, especially if he's got a weak bladder. But I'm hoping that he'll stick with me and stand it out and not go urinate. Yes, indeed. So I would say, yeah. And it's really tough to say, though, because even if the employment numbers come out, that can be interpreted so many different ways. But typically a pause means that they're going to go up. The likelihood of a pause means the metals are going to go up. But if there's any chance at all that they're going to go down, that they're going to raise rates one more time, then watch out. Then we're going to see them be smacked down pretty hard, which means it'd be good to wait. All right, let's get a couple more. David says, have you seen the quarters for next year? They all have either 25 cents or 25 cents. Is it meant going away from calling them quarter dollars? Oh, I don't know. I have to see those renderings. Interesting. I've not seen those. And will require collaborative vaccines. That's right. Crazy for that. Nick says gold spot dropping. When to buy? Soon, I think. He looks like Nick is about ready to do it. Let's see, Nick. Okay, what did you eat for dinner? Oh man, good question, Nick. I actually had a burger, some tater tots, a nice 5.5 ounce hamburger, tater tots, and to top it off, Nick, a cup of water, and for dessert, you'll never guess, because you don't have to guess. I'm going to tell you what I had for dessert. A chocolate malt with crushed M&Ms in it. That's right. Oh, it was delicious. It was good. A chocolate malt with crushed M&Ms in it. It was yummy. That's what I had for dessert. Yes, indeed. What did you guys have? Anybody else have anything fun and fancy? I kind of spoiled myself this evening. A hamburger. All right. All right. Very good. Surf and Silver is here. Nice font for that 25 cent. Yeah, chocolate malts are delicious. I haven't had one in, I can't remember how long. It's been a long time. Probably over a year I've haven't had one. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see here. Good question there. Very good. Let's see here. Thank you, Nick. Tater tots. Beef stew is what CCT had. A little beef stew. Now imagine, if you will, for a moment, guys, if Carl from Sling Blade was in Napoleon Dynamite. I'd like to have me some of your tots. Mm-hmm. Give me some tots, please. They're delicious. Mm. I bet you I can throw that football across that mountain over there. Mm-hmm. 1982. I was a pretty good football player and whatnot. Mm-hmm. All right, then. Mm. Max M had a BLT with fries. This sounds delicious. Oh, right now, a Star Stacker. Well, I usually have this is a little different kind of coffee, man. A little something different here. But what I usually have is black silk coffee. Yes, indeed, from Folgers. A liquid electrum. I just got 3 CC dimes today. Seated type. Very cool. Congratulations. What kind of condition are they in, liquid electrum? That's a great, nice collectible coins. Maybe he got him for his whatchamacallit, for his auction site. What's that called again? Dang it, I forget the name of that, but he's got one. Check it out. What is the name of that darn thing? User says here, seriously, this is Nazism, Third Reich stuff. Weimar Republic is the name given to the German government between the ends of the imperial period, 1918, the beginning of Nazi Germany. 1933, political turmoil and violence, economic hardship, also in new social freedoms and vibrant artistic movements characterized like complex Weimar period. That's true. Thank you for that, user. Appreciate you letting me know that. Silver Seeker says here. I don't think this is a different Silver Seeker if I'm not mistaken, but he says here. Let me get to this. Use Elevate are getting close of violating community standards, but probably true. I know because I do it as much as possible. Okay, yes, indeed. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Silver Seeker. Thank you. I don't know if it's that's these. It's a different emoticon, but thank you so much. B Bob says here, fools believe meat is bad for the environment. Meat products can produce less than 2% of CO2. Vegetables produce 4% of CO2. Now, if I can only remember where I read it, my numbers may be a little bit off. Yeah. They're talking about the animals, raising the animals and the emissions they exude, but still, it's still all ridiculous anyway. Jeff Reynolds is here. Good to see you guys. And let's see here. What else do we have here? Let's get over here to see what people are saying. Star Stacker just had delivered 3 rolls of 1963, 62, and 61 proof quarters. Wow, that's cool. Whole rolls of proof quarters from those years. That's pretty amazing. All right, Drain the Swamp 2024 is here. Good to see you, sir. Nick says 2023 Morgan or 2023 Peace Dollar. Ooh, that's a tough call. I would probably go with the Morgan if I had to choose between the two. But I like that Peace Dollar because it's a little bit of high relief. Yes, indeed. John Bannon is here. And good to see Jeff Reynolds. THS is here. Good to see you. We do have a little bit of breaking news here from Cybercurrent Twitcher. He produces more CO2 than the world population of cows, according to his wife. That's right. So we literally could probably harness the energy of CCT's rectal region for the good of mankind, perhaps for mining. Perhaps he could use that for mining, energy to propel, use some of that methane to propel the equipment. Oh, that would be great. Sticking underground, it won't be any kind of problem. Cesante Flight is here. So to keep the wife or buy a new car. Oh man, shoot, that's a tough one. That's a tough call, man. But Ann's 1293. It says, greetings from West Tennessee. Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday to you. As JM Unleashed says, JM Unleashed is here. Neil Farrar is here as well. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys watching as we march on through here. Speaking of JM Unleashed, he does a little bit of a Klaus impersonation here. Eat the bugs and be happy. That's right. We're going to eat the bugs. Tom Cannon says, that's because all the banks are buying up. The silver Helen Keller could see this crap coming. Buy silver as much as you can. Isn't Dana all right? Banks are buying up. Well, I don't think there's many banks buying silver right now. Other than JP Morgan, maybe, but to keep up with there, but I don't know. All right. BI says it's here. Our federal government has dedicated billions to property forfeitures. See Roman Balamako at Epic Times. You think owning it counts. It's just the noose around your neck with these globalists. Yep, that's right. Richard Metcalf says here. So I wonder who they would put in charge of this new world order. The World Economic Forum, the UN, the IMF. I think it would take an extreme event to get an American patriot to submit to outside governance. They better get rid of the Second Amendment first. Exactly. Yep. All right. BI says, show off. Okay. And at least gold gains value. So that value today can be multitudes tomorrow. Do that. All right. Comment for the algorithm. Thank you. Piston Pack and Pilot says, well said, Sal. Once again, you hit the nail on the head. As for the World Economic Forum, please allow me to share my deepest and most thought-provoking stance. A middle finger emoticon. That's right. PPP, you were the man. Exactly right. There you go. D.W. Murray says, the one question that disturbs me the most about the World Economic Forum is why? The answers are deeply troubling. By the way, no scammers have called me at all tonight so far. None whatsoever. I can't believe it. Seems the world is headed for a point where it won't be about what a person owns as much as what they can hold on to. Yeah, that's true. Good point. No IQ says, I will also eat meat and try to finish my goals even if there is time left. I'll take it from there. Thank you, Sal. There you go. Take it from there. Thank you, No IQ. You were the man. Homestead Aquarius. Yes, sir. That is nothing but a harassment and theft. Exactly. They want it all in our steak and hamburgers. Indeed, they do. True that. All right. Very good. You guys are great. Thanks for being here tonight. And we've got, Nick, super sticker. Nick put a little super sticker on there. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I just saw that pop in there. Oh, Nick super sticker. Appreciate it. Evil One is here. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much. All right. Very good. Golden Spilo is here. Welcome, Golden Spilo. Gold and silver is not an investment. It's wealth. Exactly. It is money when you think about it. For the different types of money than what you'd see. But anyways, let's see here. Shows Trump of the World 2008 Economist mag. Don't doubt that for a second. Let's see here. We've got what else we have here as we march on through these comments. Let's get back to the channel comments now. We looked at the chat now. We're back to the channel. I wish people would pay me in precious metals. Not a thing here yet, at least where I am. Yes, indeed. Well, hopefully in due course, it would be nice to see happen all the way around the world. Lead Killer, 420. I did get 25 ounces of silver in July. So far this month, I've been stacking up non-perishables after I secure enough food supplies. I'll likely start with precious metals again, God willing. Well, good plan. I think it's good to have a stockpile of non-perishable food and non-perishables in general, by the way, to prepare just in case. All right. William Hearn, Pigla. Our PGLP Gila. I'm hoping the price drops to $4 an ounce so I can buy out the local coin shop. When the price drops, buy as much physical silver as you can. Well, William, let me just tell you this. If the price were to drop to $4 an ounce, your local coin shop would shut up. They would close shop up before they sell you that silver at $4 an ounce. They're not going to take a loss. And they know silver's worth more than that. That's the example of price versus value. We saw some examples of that during the pandemic, by the way, in March. I may do a video on that if I remember. But anyways. And Key West, which is Silver Honda, says Brewfest, August 31st of September 4th. There will be a pineapple pool party and a belly flop contest. Nice. Ooh, that would be nice to check out. JXS, I like your content, but how much gravel do you eat before each broadcast? Keep up the great work, regardless of my snide remarks. Well, thank you. No, it's all good fun, and I use a number of 57 stone, usually, is typically for the gravel, and about 3 kilos of it. Helen, let it go down so I can buy more. I like to fill the water of silver. I used to mow yards for a silver dollar and can get mine mowed for a silver dollar now. That's right. That's true. That's how money works. Exactly. Good job. All right. The Clever Boy, gold, 1,500, silver, $15. I don't think we're going to get that, but hey, I mean, that's a pipe dream. It's a dream nonetheless to have. Especially that thumbs up button, Sal. Thank you, Captain Obvious. X Schlatt says my intuitive thinking tells me it happened in 1893. All right, yes, indeed, 1893. Very, very good. And we've got a lot of good folks here joining us here on the chat side. Catch up with the membership gifts. Oh man, and I don't see the membership gifts. That's the one thing I don't see with this stupid thing, and I'm sorry about that. Whoever gifted channel memberships, thank you for doing that. Who sent the membership gifts? Dang it. I don't see it at all. If somebody can let me know who sent those, I can properly thank them, because it doesn't say who receives them with this stupid thing. I can't wait to get back to my normal thing, my normal jazz. But whoever did that, thank you so much. Whoever received them, thank whoever. Max M. Whoa, Max M has gifted 50 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you. I did not see that. Hope they're being issued right now. Thank you to Max M. I think that's the maximum you can do in a live stream. So that is amazing. Max, you are the man. Check that out. Max has just gifted 50. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for letting me know. What an amazing thing. Thank you so much to Max M. Yeah, that's right. MT50, that's a tactical nuclear weapon spread out across here in the community of channel memberships there. 50 cal ammo cans on gifted memberships. There you go, Nick. I like that too, for sure. Thank you, Max M. That was awesome. Amazing. Yeah, this thing does not let me know when I see it on here. Like I said, I can't wait to get back to my. It won't be long before I get back, but it'll be next one. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do Friday, but anyways. Yes, indeed. That was very nice of you, sir. That's the one thing I cannot see is channel memberships. So if anybody does it, let me know. And thank you guys for letting me know about that. That was amazing. Is Maxim still here? All right. Thank you again, Maxim. Bill 457 is here. Good to see you. All right. Very good. Silver rounds for 350 over spot. Not a bad deal, John. John Ehrman, Diggin, Florida. Nice. All right. Very good. Let's get back over here. We've got Gold Chick says here, look deep into the silver orb. That's right. Don't ask questions. Questions are a burden to others. Answers are a prison for oneself. That's right. G patented voice recognition tool. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Bruce 5895 says here, it has not crashed yet, but that's to come. But I like the words come down to a reasonable buying point. You all knew this was coming, and if you didn't, well, you know now. So wait for the magic moment in time, and if you want, stock up or not. But I would not sell if you don't have to, because this is just a cycle and will go back up again and shine. It's just a matter of time and demand. True that. Yep. It'll be got this. It all works itself out in full circle for sure. LTD Silverworks, and I'm sitting fine. The current trend makes me want to buy more silver and add more gold into the mix. There you go. Yes, indeed. JM likes those rune pieces. It's pretty neat when you put a black light on them. That is a pretty cool thing. And we've got Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda that's paid off 51 years ago today. Today, the anniversary date of the end of the gold standard by President Nixon on August the 15th, 1971. Ever since, we've had massive inflation. That's right. And true that. You're exactly right, sir. Nan Double X says, 71.2 thousand subs. Well done. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Nan Double X. My goal now is 100,000 subs if I can get it. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for subbing. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Makes a lot of sense. Great information. I feel smarter now. Thank you. Kind of need to kind of take a look back through time and see what's there for sure. All right. Very, very good. Thank you. And let's see here. Very good. Thank you guys for being here. I'm looking to see if Max M is still here. I'm scrolling up this thing. All right. Hope you heard me say thank you. Sorry I missed it. All right. Okay, very good. Oh man, Liquid Electrum is a senator now in the Salivation Nation. Wow, thank you, Liquid Electrum. That is amazing. Thank you, my brother. Very kind of you, sir. He has upgraded his channel memberships to a senator. You were the man. Thank you, brother. Wow. All right, very, very good. Let's see here. And let's see. See where we have everybody tuning in tonight. My brother. Okay, everybody's tuning in tonight. Thank you for all for being here. Yes, Max M. Thank you, brother. You have lit up this live stream with your channel membership gifts, and I apologize. I'm not able to see. So if anybody else does it again, let me know. Definitely let me know if it happens again, because I want to be able to thank you guys for that. All right, very good. This dip in PM allowed me to buy 3 more ounces of gold. Congratulations, Dude Cat. That's amazing. Welcome to Near Dusk and Mike Herrera. Installed air conditioner, 93 degrees in Seattle. Crazy, crazy. I'll just get back to general comments here. We're almost near the top, and then we're going to refresh it again and see if we can catch up on some of the older ones here. All right, Bob Thompson, willing to bet most of us older collector stackers, and I do mean older, are aware of this data. Part of the hobby, so as to say. That said, important information for just getting started to understand. Volatility is silver's history. That's right. It sure is. OG Luster says, quickly becoming one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm always ready to explore with Sal. Well, thank you, OG Luster. I'm honored and humbled. Thank you for your kind words, and I appreciate you. I hope I don't let you down. Thank you so much. And we've got algorithmic emoticons here from the Global Warmer, which we appreciate. Rocky Superstar. There was a panic in the stock market 1893. Worries about a depression. Chicago World Columbian Exposition. That's right. Columbian Expo was that year. Also, the beginning of the first serial killer in the United States was something that was around in that same area. No IQ, very informative and eye-opening. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate you checking it out, my brother. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Very, very good. Silver Smith is here. All right. Glad you're here with us tonight. Good. We have 100 people watching us right now. Thank you guys for popping in. As they go on to no censorship, banks control the price. They made people comfortable with the price and then hammer it down or spike it up, down, 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 then down, 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 and back and forth. Yep. The biggest bank of them all is a central bank. And I think that's the one that's probably the biggest manipulator of them all. And Jay Hike Black says Sal is like a lector who reads news about silver while I roll cigars. Muchas gracias. All right, muchas gracias, senor. Enjoy those cigarros, cubanos, hopefully. Jonathan Figlowakes says here, until the next bad thing happens, then it's going to slam home again. I hope, maybe not. That's the issue with manipulated markets. That's right. Very good. And we have JM Unleashed says if our feet were on the stars and we're reaching for the ground, silver would fall into our hands when it crashes. True that. Very well said, JM Unleashed. That's awesome. Let's see what you guys are saying as this thing reloads here. Yes, I kind of wouldn't mind getting that award, that 100K. I'm working hard trying to get H.H. Holmes. That's it. H.H. Holmes in the Murder Hotel. That's right, Richard Hickson. I couldn't think of his name, but it is H.H. Holmes. That was that serial killer. And we've got, no, the broccoli medal has not come in yet, but I got the shipping notification for it. Spectacular. You ordered it too, right? That's pretty cool. The broccoli, chopping broccoli, chopping broccoli, chopping broccoli, broccoli. It kind of does look a little like a broccoli stick, but anyways. All right, very cool. Thank you so much, James Unleashed. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see you. Good to see the Stig is here with us. Thank you again for popping in. Spectacular, the one and the only. If they're listening to ICP, I've never listened to ICP. You know me. I'm sorry. And I'm not getting any calls from scammers tonight. I don't understand. It's in the membrane. I almost feel lonely because of it, but I digress. Let's get back on down here to some of these older comments as we march on through the palindrome of madness here. Yes, what we do. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll get down here just a little bit. We're not going to get to all of these, but we'll get to a few of them. Money banks. Okay. Laundering. Okay. Seniority usage. I'm not sure what that means. We just listen to some stuff there. Warp Jelly. Absolutely inspiring. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I've been doing this with silver since 2005. Not the biggest, but hopefully have some great collection pieces to pass down to my son. Thank you for the information as always. Well, thank you, Warp Jelly. And good on you for stacking for as long as you have. That's wonderful. John W. says, very impressive accomplishment, my friend BTU. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that, John W. And we've got John Z7. Not very liquid. Plan to sell it. Spread too large. This is about platinum. Yep, I understand. There's some drawbacks to it. I mentioned some of those in the video too. AY says very impressive here. Well done on your hard work. What's your average spot price for your stack, excluding premiums? I've only done it for a few years. I'm averaging around $1,600 or $2,500 Australian. It's tough to say. Obviously, it's gone up since I started doing it more often in 2017, but I really haven't calculated the numbers, but probably it's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,500 probably. All right. And the real king of Hun is OMGing on this one. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Joe, hope you got guns. The gang's coming. Well, guns are only going to do you any good if you're there to protect it. You got to have other things in place too. Multiple levels of security, cameras covering every square inch inside and outside the home, alarm system set up, and also the best thing to do is have it in multiple different locations with the same security. Crime organization will find you. Well, and again, you got to have multiple levels of security and have it stored in multiple locations. People that you don't know, they're not many people would know are tied to you, that you can't be easily followed. Ghosty Fruit says, I only have 1 ounce of gold. I mean, only 1 full ounce of one coin. I also have a few 10th ounce, quarter, and 1/2 ounce. I can't afford to buy 1 ounce, but I'm buying coins that are about the same price relative to 1 ounce of gold. For example, I just got Netherlands 10 florins with Wilhelmia that are currently cheaper by weight of pure gold than 1 ounce coins of bars. That's right, exactly. I've done a video about that actually. about some of that fractional gold. Duke Nukem on the our silver and gold stackers losing hope video that I did a while ago. I'll read this comment, then I'll get back to your chat because I can't see your chat right now. I'm rejoicing at the plummet in demand because I'm in accumulation mode. That's the right attitude to have, Duke. Way to go. As for why demand has fallen, I believe it's two main factors at play. Demand was a record high until recently because of ever-growing inflation and the banks were failing. So people were panicked and went all in and overextended themselves out of fear. That's right. You don't want to do that. This made prices and premiums go up faster than normal, and that sparked further false hopes of metals going up to the moon very soon. People get easily jaded by this kind of stuff. You're right, exactly, which is why I like to have a balanced approach on this channel. Now that things have calmed down, the panic stackers see that things are more or less normalized, and now they have no choice but to sell because they need to pay their bills. That drives demand and prices down, which brings me to the other factor. The stackers who had false hopes of metal skyrocketing this year now see that isn't happening, so they're very disappointed and went out of the community. So they're dumping their stacks. In conclusion, the fear factor is either going to go gone or much weaker than it was 6 months ago, and the false hope of metals going to the moon anytime soon now becoming more obvious that it won't happen. So rejoice in the plummet, and remember, everything in stacking is only temporary. Prices and premiums will go up again. As the Klingons might say, today is a good day to buy. Happy stacking. That's right, exactly. Thank you, dude. Very good comment there. Very good. Nice. All right, let's see. Who else is here? We have got, oh man, Richard Metcalf. Thank you for the coffee fund. Thank you, brother. I'm just now seeing that. And Nick says here, $9.99. When I get the 100,000 YouTube plaque, I want your same intro music, but instead of trees, you shake the award at the screen, like rub it in everyone's face. Piff, take that, YouTube. There you go. I like it. When you get the YouTube plaque, there you go. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I will do that. Yes. I'll try to think of something special and fun to do with it when I get it, but it's going to be quite a long time. I've got a long road ahead. My channel does not grow as fast as others in the community. So, but we'll have some fun with that when it gets there. It's going to be a big deal to get it for me because it's been a slow grind, a lot of work and a slow grind, but we'll get there hopefully. Thank you. Thank you guys appreciate you so much. And let's see here. Good to see Generic Stacker, Two Brothers Stacking. Welcome. Glad you're here. And you've got to pay for growth. Got to pay for growth. Let's see here. Well, I put out 2 videos a day. Spectacular. I try my best. I don't know how else to do it. Maybe I have to put too much content. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm paid too much with time. Who knows? But anyways. All right, let's see here. All right, now off grid and outdoors says Sal gloves. What some people wear them. I noticed at least most of the time you don't. Recommendations, warnings. Well, typically you don't need to wear gloves. As long as you hold the coins at the edge and make sure your hands are clean, you're mostly going to be fine. You're mostly going to be fine when you do that. So, and honestly, cotton gloves are abrasive. So if you use cotton gloves and you're handling in the fields, it can scrape and scratch that metal, especially at the proof coins, and that's noticeable. So watch out for that. Brady Knight says, thanks for showing us, Sal. Inspiring and something to be very proud of. Not to mention very cool. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Very kind of you. And ProNet USA says silver is dollar insurance to cover short-term and small purchases if the U.S. dollar collapses or the banks temporarily shut down or the internet is shut down. It's for survival. That's it. It's financial insurance where you get to keep the premiums you pay, and it does gain value over time. It should not be your long-term investment to replace real estate and business investing. That's right. Exactly right. That's one reason why I never am a proponent of investing in silver and gold to stack. I'm a proponent of stacking it as a hedge, as a diversification tool, as a savings account, an insurance policy, if you will. That does not mean that I'm saying that you should, stop your investments. If you want to do that too, diversification is key. Oh, did I crash for a second? I'm back here. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, got a live stream with Jim Rickards. All right, thank you, Bi. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for being here, Bi McDonald. Tell Jim Rickards I said hello. No, I have no idea. He doesn't know me. I'm just kidding. But thank you so much for popping in, Bi. I hope you will come back, and thank you very much again. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Matt Bittner, how many subscribers do other PM channels have? Who has the highest subscriber count? Well, I'll give you for examples. Spectacular, I think, has more than I do. I don't know how many he's got, but he's got to have more than I do. He's probably getting very close to 100,000 if he's not already there. I think Yankee Stacking has 134,000. Silver Seeker has well over 100,000. Silver Dragons has right around the same as Yankee Stacking, I think. There's several that have, and there's others who I don't really consider a part of our community, but are precious metal channels that have way more, like Mike Maloney's channel. He's not really a community member, so to speak. He doesn't interact and watch other channels and interact with the community. There's others like this guy, what's his name? Economic Ninja, that are more economics, but do some precious metals content. He's got a lot of 400,000 subscribers, but that's not really a precious metals channel. Let's see. But yeah, so there's and by the way, all those channels have been around a lot less than I have, and they've grown a lot. 2 is 1 is almost at 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's right, Matt Bender. Some of these special interests don't have as much. And by the way, when you type my name out in this chat, I don't see it. It doesn't light up red. I cannot wait to get back to my normal thing here. So I apologize. I like to try to be as much on top of some of the comments as possible. So I do apologize if I'm late in responding, and some of you here in the chat. Brendan Ryan says constitutional silver is my go-to. Still don't understand the term junk silver being used to describe it. I don't either, Brendan. In fact, Brendan, if you type in my on my channel page and scroll all the way to the right, you'll see a little search bar there. If you type in junk silver, I did a video about that very topic. I don't like that term either, junk silver. I understand what it is, but but I just think it's to me, silver's junk is never junk. It's never junk. You know what I mean? But anyways, all right. C4T is here giving us the eye. Thank you. So let's get back to these channel comments. Twitch Radio says, I wish Canada would share their mint shield with the American Silver Eagle. Yes, I would. I wish they would too. That would be nice. But yeah, more affordable premiums would be nice as long as they're on par with everything else there's good, and I would compare them with Silver Maple Premium. I mean, if they're want to charge $1 more in premium over the Maple or something like that, go for it. But they're treading these things like they're limited vintage or something. By the way, check out the 2019 1 and quarter ounce Eagle coin. Love the art on that one. It's an eagle with its baby's nest and had some eagles beefing. I have to check that out pretty well. 1 1/4 ounce. Last one I saw of that was a Buffalo that the Royal Canadian Mint put out in 2015. They have a few of those. Bob Thompson, was this video done before or after Sunday stream? Quality is back. I can hear the velvet fog. We've come to recognize in your voice. Yes, thank you. Yes, a different mic. And when I record these videos, I'm using a different device altogether than when I do the live streams anyway. But yes, it was done before that. But thank you, brother. Silver Patriot says, the ASC is definitely getting back into the reasonable price area. I agree with you on the new design. The Walking Liberty will be perfect. Stack on smartly, everybody. Yes, indeed. That's right. Thank you. Lance says, what that eagle is doing is bringing another piece of nest building material to improve or build a nest. If you see an eagle carrying a branch, it's heading to a nesting spot. Yep, you're right. And I have no qualms against the anatomical correctness of it and everything like that. But it's probably referring to building back better and building back better is a globalist agenda that Biden stole from the World Economic Forum. Yes, spectacular. The 2-ounce Salivate metal rounds are available on JM Bullion right now. Yes, they are indeed. Good question, sir. Still available there. And but I don't know when this batch runs out. I don't know that they're going to have any more after that. So the stock is there's still plenty of stock left, but but it is dwindling. Matt Bittner, I bet the price and premiums could get better for buying as the rate hikes lag effect eventually catches up with the people in business. Yeah, we could start to see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there with that. Yes. When you say better, yeah, if the silver's price kind of comes down a bit, and we start to see a lull, the summer lull in silver price, which is kind of what we're seeing now. It's just late, and some people are probably going to be, reluctant. Some people are going to be like, I'm not going to stack now. There's no excitement in the silver market. That our premiums have come down. Oh, thank you. Jam Unleash has posted a link to the Salivate metal round. It's availability. Yes, indeed. Better for buyers. That's right. We're good. Silver Scientist is here. Good to see you, and good to see Sergeant Gold with us tonight as well. Let's get butts are flying effect. I dig some of those designs. Personally, I like the Type 2s, or Type 1s, rather, and I'm not crazy about the Type 2s. I especially like the Eagle in flight you have there. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yes, indeed. That's pretty cool. All right. Sandman Slim says here, the premiums as well as spot have come down significantly. So I bought my first 10 Silver Eagles. The spot has dropped even further, so I bought another 10 and U.S. Mint tube to keep them in. The silver price, Eagle price is incredibly high since I've been a stacker. So ASCs at $30 and under seems like a fire sale. That's right. Yeah, if you've been new, then that's exactly right. Good point, Sandman Slim. It's like a fire sale for sure. Creek Runner, thank you for the emoticons. Algorithmic emoticons, that helps a lot. Let's see what the chat's saying here. We've got HVAC is here. Good to see you. And very good. Glad you guys are here. Looks like we're not seeing many ones. There's not many ones on the screen right now. I don't know why not many people are typing one in. Oh, it's because Spectacular says press 1 if Biden is the best president ever. That's why we're not seeing too many ones, apparently. All right. Thank you, 66 Sam. He loves the Salivate middle round. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, they do have cases you can get for those as too. And they're right on the same page if you want there. Oh, E133 put a 1. He put a 1 there. Oh, my goodness gracious. He's laughing about it. FJB. Hail Pridler. That's right. Hail Pridler. For Pride Month, when they have the thing at the White House. That reminded me of a Nazi rally with this Pride movement. That's why we call it the Hail Pridler, when they had them at the White House and they were, they were showing their man boobs or lack thereof boobs or whatever they would call them, fake boobies and jazz. It's insane. Very good. All right, very good. All right, Lars Job is here. Lars Job, good to see you. John Bannon is here. Good to see you guys. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Very good. Let's get back over here to the channel comments. We've got Lars Job. Speaking of which, there's Lars Job says the following. I literally only possess one solitary current type Eagle, and the only reason why I have it is because SD had a spot price special for singles a couple of weeks ago. Wow. There you go, Lars. And I don't have any from 2023 yet, but I have a couple just to show on the channel. And almost all of them are milky. The milk spot, too. That's another reason why I don't buy Eagles. Bruce, 58.95 says, do not buy right now. Wait until prices hit bottom. I will let you know when that happens. Okay, Bruce, you must have a crystal ball. You know what? I have one too, but it's made of glass and it's really small, and I can't find it right now. But one of these days, I'm going to pull that sucker out. DeCello Piano says here, Walking Liberty, front of the AOC and the Britannia. What the heck happened? I think I hit cancel. And the Britannia with the Trident are some of the coolest art ever. Kind of off topic, but my other favorite is Mexico with the Aztec calendar on the 20 peso. Pure genius. Yes. No, you're right. Beautiful designs. I love the front of the silver American Silver Eagle too. It just needs to be properly complemented on the reverse. Ripcord says offset American Eagle is completely unacceptable in my opinion. I think it speaks to the people running the operation to let a coin like that leave the mint. Yep, crazy. I think it's kind of poor design too. The clipped wing is also never a good thing. Added several, says Silas, several to my last order along with some 90%. I've already got more added to my cart for the next order. Funny how many, including me, think it's a great deal now when in 2019 we were only paying $1.50. They've tricked us into thinking it's a good deal. Well, in 2019, I think I think it was $2 and $2.10 above that the mint charged the APs. So likely it's probably $2.50 or $3 probably over them. Mr. Card says maybe when premiums return to 2015 levels, spot price plus $1 to $3 is reasonable. Spot plus 15 to 20 means your investment must double just to start profiting. No thanks. Yep, I understand. It's a little bit of a gamble in this day and age for sure. All right, very good. Yeah, milk spots kind of are like a security feature. That's true. That's true. All right. When you think about it in that way. All right. Very good. Nate Palm Death is here. Good to see Nate Palm Death. Welcome, welcome. Go Maple. Good to see Go Maple. How you doing, my friend? Shane Brennan is here. Brown is the only color that's not in the rainbow. Actually, technically, that is on the rainbow pride flag. Believe it or not, brown is in the rainbow pride flag. Yep. It's one of the V ones, one of the V's. If you arrange them in a certain way, they make a swastika, by the way. You can find images of that. Paul Sabo. Good to see Paul Sabo is here. Welcome. Hello, Eagle Steve. Good to see you. Yeah, prayers to the people of Hawaii. Over 100 dead there. Very sad. Wildfires. And a lot of it was spread by the hurricane winds blowing there. But I can't help but wonder what kind of forest management or lack thereof is happening happening over there in Hawaii. Are they doing controlled burns or have they done controlled burns? 1,200 still missing, says Shadow Work. Wow. Tough times. All right, Cyber Curtain Twitcher says, not a fan of the Type 2 design at all, but do have a video planned about them in the near future. I'm still waiting to see premiums and Eagles drop here. Yes, it's probably going to take a while for them to drop across the pond. The Gold Chick says, get a non-prehistoric Lady Liberty. Hire germanium designers for U.S. No more dead presidents. Exactly right. Not quite for silver for Yankee stacking yet, the Silver Eagles. So he's waiting a little bit more for them to drop a little bit further. It's totally understandable. Thank you. User VQ says, the hair and feathers on the obverse and the buffalo fur on the reverse have less detail than the genuine round. The field background finish is proof-like on the counterfeit, where the genuine round has the same burnish finish throughout. The 999 fine silver lettering on is taller on the counterfeit. Yep, good eye. Good guy. Although I think you meant to comment on a different video, but yes, thank you. Medio on this one on the $0 silver video says silver will double or triple in price in the next 18 months. Whomever becomes president in 2025 will be dealing with the unrestrained borrowing by the Biden administration with no ceiling on the debt until 2025. There would be massive market shocks and further devaluation of the U.S. dollar, bring in the profound prospect of war with any of one of the more hostile states that we're now the ability to bring war to American shores. People will flee to hard assets like silver and gold. My best bet is silver skyrocketing since it's relatively affordable. People who own it or buy it now could potentially reap massive profits. Gold is a rich man's game. For the rest of us, silver is appealing for the potential of massive profits. Well, that is possible. We'll see what happens in that time. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. All right. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get to Zeke the Great. Sal, I'm curious to know if all fiat currency comes off a printer and is backed by air. Well, no, not all fiat currency comes off a printer. The vast majority of it is digitized. Why do people say the US dollar is stronger than any other fiat currency? Seems like all fiat is the same. Only the level of confidence is higher in some paper. That level of confidence is what defines the strength of it because it's measured against 600 other currencies by the um, International Monetary Fund. That is why. It's about what I thought you had had. Well done. Thank you, Constitutional Stacker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we've got Cybercurrent Twitcher says, as you know, I've taken silver as a payment several times for my skills. That's right. I'm not taking gold yet, but would be more than happy to. Yes, indeed. Very good. True that. Way to go, CCT. And Man Double X says, very nice stack, Sal. Motivates me to stack more and stay the course. Good job, brother. And Panic Begins 1893 through 1897. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From the Donnie Wolf. Thank you. Thank you, Lost in Space. Nice history. Thank you, PMG. Yes, like to look back through the course of history and some of the videos here. 1893, 1887, McKinley ultimately became president because of it, which in turn led to Teddy Roosevelt. McKinley was assassinated as well. Solar panel hail damage. Google that. Solar panels are advertised as a long-term investment. Reality is, solar panels have a lifespan, and as weather damage sends entire solar energy farms to landfills, green energy is a waste of taxpayers' money, as the solar panels will forever be replaced, while taxpayers continue to subsidize a failing industry. It's a good point, Roger. You are really playing a game of chance when you give the solar panels. I have them, so I understand. If hail comes and hits it, and there's been a lot of hailstorms recently, by the way, across the United States. Victor is going to keep meeting meat. Also, Matt Bittner saying hello to us. And let's take a look back over here and see what we've got here. Nick, Savage Stacker. All right, Savage Stacker. Thank you, brother. Got to take off. Good night. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Brother, I appreciate that so much. Just now seeing that. Dang it. There it is. From Savage Stacker. Thank you, brother. Have a good evening, my friend. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you so much, sir. All right. Very, very good. See, I'm not able to see this at the same time with my other setup. I could. So sometimes it's when I'm reading the comments here from over on this side, I can't see your chat. Steve Davis, Sal, $35.1850. I had to look back, it would be around $1,300 a day. It's amazing that silver's not these days. Yeah, think about it in that regard. But no, that's adjusted for inflation, Steve. That was adjusted. All these prices I gave to you were adjusted for today's inflation. James O'Neill Brown bought a tube of Eagles in a couple weeks ago. Got a decent price, but if bought now, I could have saved $30. Feel like a loser. Well, just hang in there, brother. It's dollar cost averaging for sure. Black Silver Staff, let it fall, let it drop, let it go. How low? They go to 10 or $9. Let it go lower than the lowest limbo. There you go. So we can pick up some more. Thank you, Matt Bittner. Going back and catching up with some of the videos with a little fist bump there. Generic Stacker says, definitely something to keep an eye on. Thanks for the intel. Thank you, brother, for taking the time to watch this video. We're going to refresh these again. I'm coming back to this tab where I can see here where we are at here. Let's see who else is here. Ray Gilgreth, love your show. Thank you, Ray Gilgreth. Thank you so much for popping in tonight. I appreciate you watching. We have 88 watching. I don't know how many thumbs up. I can't even see the thumbs up on this thing either. But thank you guys for thumbing up this live stream. I'm hoping we have over 100. But appreciate it. Walmart sells bullion about as cheap as anyone does. Yes. And typically, Jamie Foxx, that's coming through APMEX or some other bullion dealer. Oh, yeah. 130. Thank you, Generic Stacker. Appreciate it. It's good to see you, by the way. Good to see Gregory Long here. All right, we've refreshed these. Let's see who else has popped in here with some comments. We'll get down to the nitty gritty with some of the older ones here. Greetings from Try Again. Thank you. Try Again. Tube Scopio says Retirement 101. Nice stack. There you go. Yes, right. Yes, indeed. Bob says, thank you for showing us your gold collection. Very nice variety. Friends would say I'm crazy for collecting silver and gold because they like the stock market. Yes, indeed. That's right. Yeah. I hear you. Because they don't totally understand it. Springbuck love. Yes, they love the Springbuck. That's cool. Try again. Zardoz with some thumbs up from the live stream from Sunday night. Thank you, brother. Silver bean counter. Debt can be a dangerous thing. It sure can. True that. True that, brother. Red Crawler says, I went back in time to watch this episode. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I think it was almost a year ago that I did the full silver stack. Nick says, question, should I buy a 1 ounce gold Mexican Libertad or a 1 ounce gold Buffalo? We will pay probably a bit of a premium for the Mexican Libertad, but I always encourage folks to have, I think it's a good idea to have one gold Mexican Libertad. They're beautiful coins. So hope you can get one, my friend. I hope you can, Nick. Yes, indeed. All right, you guys are great. Steve C is here, by the way. Good to see you. Liquid Electrum says the gold stack video had to be the best in a while. Lots of love in the comments. And yes, indeed, I was very honored and humbled to receive the feedback on that video. It's my most requested video. People have been saying, when are you going to show a full gold stack? When are you going to show a full gold stack? So finally I did it. So thank you. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. I appreciate your support and kind words. Yes, indeed. All right. And now we've got King Tiger Crown Estate. And this one says, you should have all your precious metals stored in a bank vault for best protection against theft and fire, especially if you own a lot. Take all that to your bank and store it in their vault immediately. Well, the problem is it's not protected by FDIC, King. That's number one. Number two is because it's not protected, you don't know. If I put it in a safe deposit box, you have to pay fees to have it stored there. And how many safe deposit boxes would it take for me to have it stored there per year? Not only that, but I can only get access to it if the bank is open. And if they can mistakenly give away some of it to somebody else. That's happened before. Would not do that. I have it stored in several locations. I might actually, I meant to mention security in this video because it's so important. So I may actually take the footage from this and overdub, talking specifically about securing your full stack. All right. Trident Stacking says, holy cow, thank you, thank you. Silver Dragon, holy smokes, it's a lot of gold. Congrats for having the long patience and hard work stacking them throughout your 30-year journey. Just keep stacking. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Very kind. Uncle Sal, don't worry, be happy. Yes, indeed. Well, we actually did finally make it back here. It was late, but we made it back. I saw your entire stack. I'll have to rewatch to build a wish list. All right, yes. Some pieces there you may enjoy. Hope you can pick up. Hang out viewer, you've done well for yourself, Sal. Very impressive gold collection. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I have a lot of you to thank for that too. A lot of good support in this community for sure. Before too long, gold 5 figures, silver 3 figures. What do you think, Salivate? That's going to be a long, long time. If it happens soon, then watch out. Things are in big, big trouble if that happens soon. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Welcome. All right. Let's get back over here. Jerry Aon says, you must have a good paying job. Well, actually, it's not necessarily a good paying job. It's the fact that I'm frugal with my money. That's number one. Number two is the YouTube thing has become a second job. And so the support from viewers like you does help for sure. Yes, indeed. So thank you so much for that. Electric Ninja says, Whether it's PM or fiat, I like the sound when it hits the inside of my pocket. Amen. That's right. Heather, 6857. Friends of mine have big vaults, where a lot of it's stored. Brett Davy, do you trust your government? That is what your money is worth. That's right. Very good. And thanks for the video. Thank you so much, Donnie Wolf. Appreciate you watching. Victor says, that's a lot of gold. I'm guessing you don't have any other hobbies. Not many. That's for sure. Not many at all. All right, let's see here. And oh man, Generic Stacker. Thank you so much, Generic Stacker, for the coffee fund. $5 for the coffee fund. Appreciate that, my friend. Very cool. And sounds different. You shape-shifting reptilian. That's right, Colonic Stacker. I'm using different program this time. Sorry about that. It's a different program now. But we'll be back to normal soon. Stay tuned. Yes, indeed. All right. And I hope it doesn't sound too bad. I hope it's not too bad of quality. Master Statercraft says money banks, IU sovereign seniorage usury, monetary matrix, fiat currencies, printing CBDC, all bad stuff here. A lot of different stuff. All right, lots of different things. All right, there, that list again. Silita with a thumbs up. Thank you, Silita, for this video for today. My kitten is a grandmaster of silver drops. I'll probably buy some silver eagles as long as I can get them at a good price. Still, by the way, folks, we are an hour and a half into this live stream and not one scam call. I can't believe it. Jordan James, silver was less than $22 6 months ago. Funny how people seem to lose track during a BS run. Yes. Crazy. Yes. A good point. David Hamtaro says, we will never know the true value of silver. In the beginning of time, the Bible told us about the monetary metals. The ratio between silver and gold could be 1-to-1. Yep, it actually was about 1-to-1 in ancient Egypt. Silver was very hard to come by. Gold was much easier to come by back then. Nuye Metal says, buy low and sell high. If the silver price crashes, that just means I'm going to get a better deal on what I buy, or at least that's how I choose to look at it. Great video, Sal. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you very, very much. All right, guys. All right, folks. Very good. You guys are amazing. And wait to strike in the Morgan proof compared to the UNC version. I've not gotten my proof version. I've not got my proof coins yet, Richard Metcalf. Mine have not arrived yet. So I can't really tell. Let's see here. Electric Ninja got more scam calls than I did this evening. It's crazy. Let's refresh this one more time. And I do apologize. I'm using a different program. I don't feel like I'm as quick on the draw to be able to respond to your comments here inside of the chat, rather. So I do apologize if I'm late or if I miss some of you guys, but just know I very much appreciate you guys very much. Let's see here. More of some repeat comment. Mike Purdy says, I don't believe anything this corrupt government says. Nothing the propaganda media says. Nothing the gangster bankers say either. Yep, I understand. All right. WJ Coins, WJ Cabinas, rather, says the following on the full stack. Beautiful, incredible stack, and congratulations to amassing it over 30 years. 10 months ago, I had 1.5 ounces. Today, it's 50 ounces. Wow. That's an incredible amount of gold bought in just about that time. Not a collector, but a stacker. I love the American bullion and pre-33 gold. I do have a few Mexican pieces and all the 1 ounce Spanish mint pieces. Way to go. You are stacking at an incredible pace, blowing me out of the water. Go Bear Bunny, that's cool. I seen you got a full 1 ounce coin in a video the other day, just like the tiny coin I gave you with the hands, penny for the gold. That's right. And that is inside of this collection. I showed it there specifically, I believe. KR Mess Medley says, absolutely stunning collection. Congratulations on your work and dedication. It seems really paid off. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very good. All right. All right, folks. Very good. Well, I think we've come to the end of the stream tonight. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me here this evening. Yes, indeed. You are awesome. And we're going to be back to normal again in due course here, maybe next week or so. But thank you guys for being here tonight and for putting up with a little bit of the differences, a different sound, and me missing some of the. I don't see anytime there's a channel gift membership that does not show up here on this for some reason, the StreamYard. So I apologize for that, but thank you. I think it was just the one channel gift membership that was sent earlier by Max. So thank you for that, and thanks for those who super chatted here earlier as well too. You guys are amazing. And so I want to thank you all, and we're going to be back. And thank you again for everybody for being a part of the channel. And I appreciate you watching the videos and for hanging out and just your friendship. It means a lot to me. You guys are awesome. So thank you. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night.